If you've attended a Buccaneers game this season, Alex Dixon is likely a guy you didn't notice. As team equipment manager, his life runs behind the scenes. Even though he often goes unseen, don't let his absence fool you. I call him the hardest working man in Urbandale, and he does it with a smile on his face 24/7.
You love what you do, and there's passion behind it, but there's not a lot of glamour behind what you do. And it's what impresses me so much about you is the fact that you have so much passion for what you do. Where does that come from in you, and why do you think you love what you do so much?
It's definitely because of my father. I mean, he can fix jewelry, he can fix machines, he can fix anything. And so he taught me a lot about fixing machines, fixing tools. I've learned so much behind the scenes to this job that I fell in love behind the scenes. And so instead of like complaining about, oh gosh, there's too many hours, there's too much stuff to do, it's just sometimes I just have to stay quiet and just do what I have to do, and it all comes down to just pure heart and really just have that enjoyment about being here.
Just how hard can being an equipment manager be? Well, first off, think of the amount of equipment hockey requires compared to any other sport. Head-to-toe padding. Tack on the sheer hours Alex spends either setting up, ordering, or fixing this equipment, and the hours in a day quickly disappear, even though they always begin for AD at 8 a.m.
Before you know it, it's already 5 o'clock, guys show up, still here, and usually last second there's sometimes laces break, skates break, so it does happen, and so you just have to really set your schedule up to make sure that those issues don't come up. And so then I just, typical game night, 7 o'clock, after game day, start doing laundry, and I'm usually here between 12 or 1 o'clock in the morning, so I'm usually here about all day long.
Alex's heart lies intertwined with the sport of hockey. The family feel, the characters he gets to meet, but specifically the array of different tools and equipment is what tickles the master craftsman's fancy most.
There's something about hockey that you have to fix the skates, you have to work with machines, you have to, sharpen the skates, fixing the rivets, cutting down sticks, and punching out skates. There's so many tools, and sewing too. I love to sew, and I've always have been since I was in school. I love to sew, and here I can sew. And people are like, well, you never thought being a equipment manager you'll be sewing. I'm like, I love it though.
In his work, Alex has found purpose, but out of his work, he's also found life lessons, something so many members of our great sport have discovered over the years, from players to coaches to equipment managers.
So there's stuff beyond hockey that teaches me a lot about life. And there's stuff that I can even take from even outside of hockey, and I can do because I've learned from hockey. And that's the greatest part too. Orderings, budgeting, maintain everything, organizing, that's all part of life. And that's what hockey has taught me too, just beyond the sport, is that it's taught me so many life skills. And this job has honestly matured me so much throughout the years as well.
So next time you find yourself at a Bucs game, if you can catch him during one of his few spare moments, thank Alex for keeping your favorite players on the ice. And I can guarantee you he'll thank you for thanking him, because that's just how he rolls. Always working and always smiling.